This is a very serious issue, and we need to have opinion from everyone. Besides, we cannot allow largest democracy to be made dysfunctional by deep state anywhere else. This House should be united in neutralizing any trend, any initiative that is pernicious, dangerous to our sovereignty.
Well, let me go across to Mohit. Mohit, very interesting. Right before what BJP had said, you had the Vice President of India himself coming out and saying that the deep state is trying to destabilize India's democracy, scathing attacks, the references to which he is making. Is it linked to the Congress's protest, as we can see even on our screens right now?
Well, Meghna, if we talk about the parliament and the functioning, the government have been saying this, that we are ready for debate and discussion. But the opposition party, specifically the Congress party, they only want disruption in the parliament. Now, Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar, as you rightly pointed out, also raised on this, that and the role of the state in how the functioning of democracy takes place in the country. And remember, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on day one of the winter session also raised this question, saying that those who have been rejected around 80 to 90 times by the people of this country, they want to, and just handful of them want to take parliament to the ransom. There are discussions, there are bills that have to be done in the parliament, but that is not being done. Now, the BJP has been saying this, and we need to remember that how the BJP has been saying this, that the Pegasus report, the Hindenburg report, they're all being channeled by the outside forces just to break our country. And hence the BJP says when Congress party Rahul Gandhi speak about all these reports, they are just pushing the agenda of George Soros, and we know the role of George Soros, what has been his role. So they basically, the BJP basically say that the Congress party and Rahul Gandhi are working on the lines of George Soros. They're working hand in glove. That is the big charge. Now, what you are also being told is that Nishikant Dubey, BJP member of parliament, and Sudhanshu Trivedi will raise the issue of OCCRP report in Lok Sabha. So that is likely to be raised today in the parliament. That is the big breaking that we are getting in. So the sources say this issue will be raised by the BJP inside the parliament today, and hence BJP will go out all-out attack on Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party, that whenever Rahul Gandhi raises an issue, that issue is being sponsored by George Soros, and they have given the references of OCCRP report. So Meghna, we have to wait and watch what exactly will happen inside the parliament, because remember, be it the Vice President of the country, be it the Prime Minister, they all have been saying this, that let the parliament function. Do not believe in disruption.
Absolutely. In fact, do stay on with us. Do stay on with us. It's important for our viewers to listen in once again to what exactly it is that Vice President Dhankhar had to say. Remember, all of this was on the floor of the House. The significance of this moment is critical. After all, it was in the temple of democracy where the Vice President says that there is a deep state which is actively trying to undermine India's democracy. And this is an issue that BJP MPs are likely to even raise in the House later on, as Mohit Bhatt tells us. Listen in to what Vice President Dhankhar had said.
This is a very serious issue, and we need to have opinion from everyone. Besides, we cannot allow largest democracy to be made dysfunctional by deep state anywhere else. This House should be united in neutralizing any trend, any initiative that is pernicious, dangerous to our sovereignty.
So that is what Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar had to say in the Rajya Sabha today, because viewers, we have seen parliament proceedings getting disrupted almost on a daily basis. First week was a complete washout, and today the issues that have first been raised by Rajya Sabha Chairman and Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar were also echoed by the Bharatiya Janata Party as well. And we have Udit Raj of the Congress party joining us on the phone line as well. Mr. Udit Raj, good afternoon. Thank you very much for speaking with us here on Times Now. What is your first reaction to what Mr. Jagdeep Dhankhar said today, that attempts are there, it's part of a larger plot to target India's sovereignty? How will you like to respond?
And Mr. Dhankhar is a part of that. He is lowering the standard of Parliament, and that is sending the message across the world that the political power is no longer is sovereign power, it's a capitalist power, and it's Adani power which is sovereign. So what he has said is contrary to that, what he is practicing.
No, he was actually referring to the disruption that's being caused repeatedly. And now, Mr. Udit Raj, as far as the Adani issue is concerned, now it seems even your own allies don't want to be a part of it. How will you like to respond then?
It's not necessary that all my allies will be together at all programs, on all points. Otherwise, there won't be different political parties. You see, for the larger issues like protecting the constitution and, of course, inflation and other issues, but not necessarily they have to be agree on every issue. That means there won't be any distinction between TMC and Congress. Certainly we have a distinction. We have a different ideology. But at the same time, when it comes to protect the constitution and democracy, we are together, certainly.
But, you know, one last question, Mr. Udit Raj, before I let you go. BJP has also linked the protest, continuous protest by the opposition and disruption that we are seeing as, you know, a larger plot to target India's sovereignty. And BJP also is saying that Congress party is playing into the hands of anti-India forces like George Soros and the OCCRP.
They should go back, and time circle must haunt them. What they used to do when they were in opposition, and Sushma Swaraj and Jaitley, they used to say that the responsibility of managing the floor rests with the ruling party, where at that time, were they acting at the behest of the foreign hand? So then the BJP of that time and BJP government of that time was controlled by foreign hands.
No, but the question today being asked is that, you know, something needs to be done, sir, to end the stalemate that's going on. People want people's representatives to take up their issues. Rahul Gandhi is also the leader of the opposition.
Should allow them. Of course, why don't they allow to discuss about Adani loot and plunder, and why don't they allow to other issues to be discussed? When Rahul ji speaks there, he is heckled. When opposition he wants to include certain subjects in a business, that is not allowed. And of course, then what happened? The Treasury bench, I've never seen the Treasury bench disturb the opposition leader. It never happened like that. But very repeatedly they do it. That's it. That means they are not interested to run the functioning of parliament in a smooth manner.
Okay. Mr. Udit Raj, can I please request you to please stay on with us? We have Tom Varakan of the BJP also now joining us on the broadcast this morning. Tom Varakan, good afternoon. Thank you for speaking with us here on Times Now again. It has become a big issue now, clearly. You know, very significant statements coming in from Rajya Sabha chairperson, Mr. Jagdeep Dhankhar, the vice president of our country, and then BJP also sensing some kind of a conspiracy linking Congress party's protest to, you know, George Soros and the OCCRP.
To put it in terms of television video, it should be the script should be this part of the program is sponsored by George Soros, and Rahul Gandhi is going to be the main actor in this whole exercise. Now, the reality is George Soros and as Samit Patra put it, Rahul Gandhi are one person. They are one soul, one intention. Soros has an agenda of destroying India economically. Rahul Gandhi wants to come to power from the back door and to ensure regime change. And Soros, heading the deep state, wants to do this, and he has successfully done it in other parts of the globe, you know. There are countries where there's been, while I'm speaking, regime change is happening. So this regime change is not working in India so far, thanks to the steel frame of our our bureaucracy, our judiciary, and all the institutions that have stood, and the people of India, who have given them a mandate to sit in the opposition benches. So that doesn't work. So clearly the Soros and company is playing the orchestra to which is being, operated under the leadership of Rahul Gandhi, and the script comes from there. You look at the chart, of whatever issue he has protested, where does it come from? What has it done to the stock market? And how do they go into the ecosystem? And then repeatedly the same thing comes back, and the script does not change. The attack is on the Prime Minister, the government, and hoping or hope that they could do something which is happening elsewhere.
All right. Mr. Tom Varakan, appreciate you joining us here on Times Now and sharing with us your perspective. Mr. Udit Raj, thank you very much for your comments as well. And with this, viewers, we will slip into a very, very short break, but this is going to be our top focus ahead as well. Stay with us on Times Now.